Hi, here's my latest crochet project. I haven't actually crocheted in about a week and a half, maybe, before the holiday, 4th of July holiday. We're like in the 20s of July right now. Um, and this is an accidental project. I actually printed two patterns for whales, and then I didn't work on it right away. And I thought, okay, I want to do, one was a big one and one was just like a little one you could hold in your hand. Well, I went to go grab the pattern and I thought I grabbed the little one and I grabbed the big one and I started and I kept going and I'm like, oh, it's coming out kind of big. Anyways, I was into it far enough that I wasn't going to rip it and try again. So here he is, coming out pretty big on there. I did change the patterns. I'll show you the side. Here he is on the side. I did learn some cool stitches. I'll talk about that in a sec. Or pattern, I guess. And so I stitched the pattern all the way up to here to the fin, and then she had said mark this row so you know where for fin placement and eye placement later. And she had the fins and the tail, I believe, were separate, crocheted separately and then attached, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted it all to be one sewing piece. So when I got to this round, I crocheted up to kind of where I thought, okay, well, I have no idea how this is going to come out, but I'll pick this spot for fins. And then I I chained up 7, and then I single crocheted back down, attached, came back up, single crocheted back up, and decreased. And then I went to the next row, decreased, and went back down. And anyway, I did all the decreases at the top. So I got that nice decrease and attaching each time. And then I crocheted around to where I thought, because I had a stitch marker in, of course, so where I thought the other fin should go. And this time I crocheted up 5, chained up 5, excuse me. And then I single crochet down, came back up and increased at the top each time until I got here and attached here, went all the way back around. And then I just did the next round is all the way around just plain single crochet so that I could have a nice clean round to do my next round. And then I realized that I couldn't follow her pattern from here on because the way she did it, she did this really cool thing I've never seen before because I don't crochet that much. But in the round, she would single crochet, and then for a few sets of stitches, she would decrease, single crochet, and then decrease, single crochet, and she would do that for so many sets, and then she would single crochet the rest around. And the way she had it, she would single crochet to start the round maybe 6, and then she would single crochet to end the round maybe 13 stitches. And as I started to do it, I was like, oh, that is not going to put my fins in the right position. So I ripped those, or pulled those back out and started again. And I just, instead of doing the odd amount on each side, I just kind of guesstimated and single crocheted, and then I did the decrease sets, and then I came back around and made sure I was single crocheting the same amount that I had done on the other side. So if I did 10 single crochets, I'd do the decrease stitch sets, and then I'd make sure I had 10 stitches left, and I would stitch 10 single crochet at the end. And then I just kind of tapered that down as I went. Sometimes doing just a straight row of single crochets, or I guess round of single crochets. When I got to here, and I was pretty much like, that looks good enough, and I'm getting kind of tired of crocheting this oopsie project. I did a couple just straight single crochets, and then I smushed it together and I stitched across, grabbing both, because now there's 2 rows there because it was a round. Grabbing both, and sorry, there's I don't know if you can see it, there's a bird. It just caught my attention. Anyway, you're probably not gonna be able to see him. Oh man, he's cute, little bird. And anyway, smushed them together, stitched the single crochet together, and then I just stitched across another row of single crochet. And then as I went, I just did an increase on each side. So I would increase, stitch single crochet across, and then increase, and then I would increase, single crochet across, and increase. And then my last row, I just did stitch straight across. And there aren't that many rows right here. I was kind of surprised at how quickly that went up. And then when I cut off, I left a really long tail, so I weaved it back through here, and then I stuck it through the body, kind of did one little loop over here to catch it, and then I poked it out the other side and cut it off the other side, so it should be nice and secure. Probably a little overkill there, but that's okay. So here he is. He doesn't have a name. Oops, I meant to make a much smaller whale project. And I hope you like it. And I hope you have a good week.